What's up, y'all? It's Wednesday. I'm in Bridgeport, Alabama. Back in the truck. Had a few days off. We're on the road again. And I got my co-pilot back. There she is. Let's all go trucking together. Come along for the ride. We're going to Virginia. Rock and roll trucker.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Trucker, the channel that likes to rock and roll, the channel that likes to play. We love to eat, we love to truck, we love to see the world around us and just have a big old time. Come on in and have a seat, let's have a good chat. We'll tell you where we're going, we'll tell you where we've been. Yes, that is me playing the music.
Good afternoon. We are back for a bit. As I mentioned earlier, I now have an audience in the truck with me. I've got my co-pilot and that furry thing that somewhat resembles a dog, Mr. Dash the Chi-Hua-Hua, running along with us. We're trucking along. We're getting real close to being in Knoxville. We got up this morning. We've been off since we got home Friday, and we took the weekend off and the holiday. Got up this morning, and our people behind the scenes finally found us a load mid-morning, and we picked it up a couple of hours ago in Bridgeport, Alabama. And they loaded us up pretty quick, and we've been on the move. Trying to get up here to Knoxville. We're going to get ourselves a little more fuel there in Knoxville. And then we're going to move right along towards Virginia. We've got an open appointment tomorrow. Somewhere, I can't even remember the name of the town I'm going to over there. It's on my paperwork and in my maps. It's somewhere over there in the Martinsville area over there in the backwoods of the old school NASCAR country by one of the short tracks over there. I don't know where we're going to stop for the evening. I haven't been over that way in so long. I don't really know what my options are or what's over there, so I got to do a little route planning here whenever we stop for our fuel. We're just moving right on along. I don't know what that is. We've got some kind of stuff that came from a flooring manufacturer going back to an extrusion plant of some sort, but it only weighs like 12,000 pounds. Some kind of weird little tubes. I have no idea what they'd be used for, but they are not weighing me down very much, so we like it. We are piled up 3 deep in here, and I think we might all 3 be getting hungry sometime soon. I don't know what, but we're going to stop and fuel up at the Petro or the TA in Knoxville. We're not going to eat there, so we got to figure out what we're going to do as far as serving some time, but still stopping and getting us some food, whether we pull over and make some, or make some rice and beans, or put together a sandwich, or go find some old machine. Speaking of extrusion plants, some extruded chicken. Find us some chicken nuggets there. I think I heard Erin up here mention chicken nuggets earlier. She gets a random craving for McNuggets every now and again. We try and eat good whenever we can, as much as often, but sometimes we crave McNuggets for some reason. Possibly one of the worst things you could ever eat, but they're strangely delicious, even though they are way tinier and thinner and not the same as they used to be. Still brings back moments of childhood, I suppose. I don't know. Plus, I like the spicy mustard. She likes the barbecue. Maybe it's the sauce we like, not so much the chicken. I don't know. But we're lucky we can even do this video right now. Last night I was trying to set my phone up on a tripod out on our balcony. We live up on a 3rd floor apartment. I was trying to get some, we got a really cool view across the, kind of looks over the city where you can see all the different neighborhoods and stuff all up in the valley and around the edge of the mountains, popping off all their fireworks and stuff. I was wanting to get a sweet, cool, nice hyperlapse video of all the the skyline of all the fireworks going off. I was trying to get it all set up, get my, figure out where I wanted it to point, and my camera just kind of slipped and jumped out of the tripod, the grip on the tripod, and it bounced off of the concrete on our porch, went through the railing, and plummeted 3 stories down to the concrete sidewalk down at the bottom. I just knew the thing was completely shattered and gone forever. Didn't even know how I was going to do my work today, because I do pretty much everything, my e-logs, all my apps, all my communications with my company and everything off this phone. Went down there and got it. All it had was a pretty expensive phone. It's a Galaxy S23 Plus, pretty good one. And Erin there talked to me and she said, you better do it. We know your history with phones. I've never had real good luck with phones, y'all. But went down there, not a nick on the phone itself. It didn't even crack the screen protector. So shout out to OtterBox. They do make a tough as nails product there, more tough than I really could have imagined or realized, and that pretty much sold me on having one of those there. So we're lucky you can even see my pretty face on here today, or some of you might consider that to be unlucky and are saying right about now, damn it, I was hoping he would quit making these videos and I wouldn't have to look at him anymore. Your fault for pushing play. I didn't make you do that. So if you're looking at me now, I assume it's because you like me. But yeah, enough of that nonsense. I have a feeling I had to leave Chattanooga and go out of Chattanooga and then back into Chattanooga to get my load. Got stuck in traffic going out, got stuck in traffic going back in, and now we're nearing the afternoon rush hour time in Knoxville, so we're probably going to get stuck in the boogered up traffic in Knoxville too. We're not too far from our exits for our fuel and stuff too, so I'm going to hop off of here for now. And wow, these people are absolute. You can't even see what that pickup truck's up there doing. I don't think real good on the camera. These human beings are absolute lunatics now. But yeah, we're going to hop off. Fuel, figure out the food situation, then get back on here and drive a little more and talk to you people a little bit more. Because it's been many days. I feel like I haven't seen or talked to any of you in days because I haven't. And I just know you've all been missing it. I know you have. All 249 of you. Come on, get me over that 250 hump. And speaking of that slow down traffic, before I even get to turn you off, my prediction has come true. Look at us coming up to a complete almost halt here. We are so close to our Watt Road exit up there with the truck stops. And just couldn't quite finish it out, could we? But y'all don't want to see slow down traffic. So I'll do you the favor of getting you off of here. So we'll catch you, all of you, a few miles up the road. We'll take you to Virginia with us. If you've never been there, you will here in a little while. See you in a bit. Smells like bad health. But we found her McNuggets. And Dash's McNuggets. And my McNugget. We found that McDonald's. We didn't. No, I take it, that's not, we made those ourselves. We did such a good job. Did you see the perfect shape and the perfect crisp on the batter and everything there? We did that. We're regular gourmet truck chefs. We would never buy such junk. Never. We would never buy. We would never do that. We're in Dandridge, Tennessee. Got the nice little McDonald's over here that's got enough room for 3 or 4 trucks or RVs. It's been one of my little stops for years, since way back when I first started driving, way back in the early 2000s there. Early 2000, yeah, 05. I've been stopping here since not too long after that. It's always been a consistent stop. I've never not been able to pull in here and stop when I wanted to or needed to. And you got a pilot across the street, and then you go down there. There's a Wiggles and a Waffle House and all kinds of stuff down here. Pretty good exit. We're going to keep on journeying down the road. We're going to stuff our faces with trans fats and peanut oil and crispy fried potatoes and burgers of questionable ingredients that just have lovely flavor. You can't lie and say they don't taste good. They don't look pretty. They're not good for you. But you know they're delicious, and I do too. So I'm going to eat my burger. I'm going to drive. And we're going to take you to Virginia with us. We'll get you back on camera. We'll get you back in the truck with us when we hit that state line. When we get up to around Bristol, we'll do that. We'll take you for our journey on figuring out where we're going to stop. But we just had to show off our chicken McNuggets, because y'all have never seen those before, right? We've got to be the first ones who have had those. No way you've seen those. You can't get those everywhere. Not to my knowledge. You can only get them here in Dandridge, Tennessee, I think. I don't know. Y'all are probably missing out. Come to Dandridge and get you some of those chicken nuggets, because you can't get them where you live, I bet. Nobody's ever seen them. Bye-bye for now. We'll see you in Virginia. We're back. We are almost to Virginia. If you've never been there before, you're about to go across the state line. You'll see it out the windshield just like we're seeing it. We are passing through the two Bristols. You got Bristol, Tennessee, Bristol, Virginia. Different places, but the same place all at the same time, kind of, sort of. You got the famous Bristol Motor Speedway up here. Somewhere through there, I've always heard about and I've always wanted to go and haven't gotten to. There's a bar around there somewhere where if you're in one side of it, you're in Tennessee, and if you're on the other side of it, you're in Virginia. And there's a line that runs through the middle of it that separates you. I think that's kind of cool. I'd like to go check that out. Let me see. Here comes our sign. There it is. It's got the big red heart on it. I'm seeing it pretty clearly. It'll show a little smaller on the camera. There you go. Welcome to Virginia. Virginia is for lovers, which makes perfect sense because me and this lady are here. We are definitely lovers. Ain't that right, honey?
Yes, my love.
Stop being naughty. You're being dirty over there. We're officially in Virginia. We have been from Tennessee across the state line. Well, from Chattanooga, it's kind of a weird thing. You got to go through a little spot of Georgia. You leave Tennessee, you go through a couple of miles of Georgia, cross back into Tennessee, go a few miles, and we cross down into Alabama to pick up our load. Come out of Alabama, back into Tennessee, back through Georgia, back into Tennessee. Now we're in Virginia. So, for no more than we've actually driven today, we have covered some state lines and some boundaries today. We are just making the IFTA calculator's job for calculating our fuel taxes just all kinds of interesting for today. We bought fuel in Tennessee and we've driven in all those other states today. Filled up at the last one. The further you go up this way, the more expensive it seems to get. We did pretty good in Knoxville there on what we got. Yeah, there's some exits for the Bristol Motor Speedway there. I'd like to go to one of those races sometimes. I'd like to go to one of the night races, and also, I don't know if they did it this year again or not. I think they did, but they've been doing one where they cover it up with dirt and run the NASCAR drivers on a dirt track race. I think that'd be pretty fun to see. A little tiny, small track, crap load of people. Echoes through the canyons like thunder. I think they call it, whenever they do the drag races there, I think they call it Thunder Valley. I think they do the Thunder Valley Nationals there, if I'm not mistaken. So, if you're into the motorsports, it's supposed to sound pretty fabulous around there when they do the NASCAR and the drags and stuff like that. Oh, I'm getting a pretty wicked glare right in y'all's faces there on my view. Oh, look at that. There's some trees. Now you can see me all pretty again. There we are. We got about 170 miles total to go to be at our shipper or our receiver. We don't know where we're going to stop. I don't know because we didn't get this load till later in the day, so we started later. So we're getting to that point in the evening where I just basically lose my motivation. Not lazy, just don't feel like doing it once I get to this time of the evening, especially after I've had a few days off. I'll do it. I'm not allergic to driving at night when I'm on the right schedule and have slept properly to do it. I'm not one of those solar-powered drivers. I'm perfectly capable of driving overnight. Just been on a regular nighttime sleeping schedule the last few days, and we weren't ready to do that. We've got an open appointment tomorrow, so we may stop a little early. Just finish it up tomorrow. Have ourselves a nice refreshing sleep, get up and start out at a proper time of the morning instead of doing noon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That just kind of takes a lot of the productivity away. We probably would have been another 50 miles up the road, if not further, if it hadn't been for Chattanooga traffic getting out, Chattanooga traffic getting in, and then passing through Knoxville in rush hour. So we lost a lot of headway there. Yeah, we're on I-81 in Virginia. We start not too bad doing 81 this time of the evening. 81's kind of a pain in the butt during the daytime hours when everybody's out and about. Not too bad here this time of day. Once you get out of the cities and stuff, you can start to see the Shenandoah Mountains and stuff like that. It is a gorgeous place to see. We'll be going out out in the middle of nowhere, like I said before, we're talking NASCAR here, so we'll be going out to just a few miles away from the Martinsville Speedway. And I feel like pretty good chance we might end up in North Carolina tomorrow. I don't know. We might pick something else up in Virginia. We'll get something picked up that we'll deliver probably on Friday, and then pick something up on Friday to run longer over the weekend and see if we can salvage this pay period that we missed a day and a half on. And then we missed a little bit. You know, we kind of ran short last week too for wanting to go home. God forbid a truck driver wants to go home, and it's like a financial commitment to take a couple of days off. Oh, it can ruin a paycheck, that's for sure. Something usually more times than not it'll ruin 2 in a row. Especially if you're not a company driver, when you don't have that backup and have some days off, some paid days off stashed back or earned up, but we'll get it done. We'll survive it. We always do. What'd y'all do over the holiday weekend? Do anything good? Blow anything up? On purpose or on accident? I actually didn't set off any fireworks at all this year. We went to see some. Went to a fireworks show in a town next door to Chattanooga. Then we watched a laser show in downtown Chattanooga last night. Watched some over the city, behind our neighborhood. We got in a motorbike ride, and we went down to the Chickamauga Dam over past Chattanooga there, and we watched a whole passel of hawks circling over the water where the dam was generating, scooping fish up out of the water. That was really fascinating and majestic to watch. That was really cool. What'd you think about that?
Well, that was super cool.
She thought
Seeing them swan dive.
Yeah, it was really cool seeing them turn themselves into little dive bomb missiles. They just like watching a cartoon, like turning into like a warplane or something. They just pop out with a little fish in their talons. It was pretty cool. We did that and got to hang out with all the kids at different points of the weekend. Had some good foods. Just roamed around downtown. And what else did we do? We do anything else? We just kind of did we just did a lot of walkabouts. Really got some good pictures, and Erin got some good pictures of nature, some awesome plant and flower shots, and got a really, really amazing picture of a bee on a flower, like a really, really, really up close shot, like where you can see like real good vivid details in the wings and stuff like that. Maybe I might add that at the end of this video here. We might I might splice it in right here just so you can see it as I'm talking. You'll never know until you watch this. It'll be a surprise to you either way, and you're more than likely to see it if I put it in right here, right? So yeah, maybe we'll put that picture in right here. We'll see. I don't know. But we're going to drive. We're going to find a place to stop. If you get bored, if you watch this video this far, hop in those comments. Tell us what you blew up. Tell us what you ate. Tell us where you're at. Tell us where you've been. We're interested in you. We like to know what everybody else is up to also. We like to chat with you and have a big old time. Learn about you as well. It don't have to be all about us just because we're the ones on the video. We're all interesting people in one way or another. So talk to us and tell us what's up. We're going to shut this thing off, and we'll probably jump in here with you for a couple minutes one more time when we should get shut down and find a stopping place. So we're not saying good night yet, but we are going to say see you in a little while. We're here. Where is here? Withville, Virginia, I think. We got tired. It got late in the evening. We got to get our sleeping patterns back before we get to driving at night. So we stopped early. We're about 80 miles from where we got to be. Nah, that's nothing. We just got back. We just finished eating. Puppy dog finished eating. We're all fed. We're all ready to relax and go to bed. I think all of us are tired. We're going to watch a little TV. We got to go through the whole routine of getting the truck back in order and making up beds and stowing everything and putting it in its proper place. I'm sure here in the next 15 minutes, at some point, she's probably going to get really mad at me for something while I'm trying to get my stuff together and get this place organized. What do you think?
Do that?
What do you think the odds are?
Nah,
Will
zero.
I get on your nerves?
No, 0.
Will I get on her nerves, y'all? I feel like it's going to happen. I don't know. I can rub a nerve a little bit on occasion. We'll see. With Dash, we got him all walked. He's all full and fat and happy. Yeah, look at there. There it is. Puppy dog, puppy dog. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're about to wind it down. We'll have us a good full day tomorrow, I'm sure, because we're going to go get this load off. Then we'll have to go get another one and start setting ourselves up for the weekend, whatever that's going to entail. It's going to be something good because we got to salvage this pay period. And it's been we feel all off. I haven't had really any days off from this much other than just a couple of weekend days, and been off for a couple extra days this time, and starting in the middle of a week on a Wednesday rather than on a Sunday night or a Monday has got me feeling all kind of off kilter and off schedule here. So we're getting back in the routine, but we'll do it all right tomorrow. We'll get back to talking about some music on here and stuff, and we'll get back in the swing of it. It's been a few days since I put a video up. You know, we just kind of went away from everything for a couple of days. Why does this light keep fading in and out? Crazy things afoot in here, y'all. I don't know what's going on with this light.
Bring a ghost with you?
Yeah, I think there's a ghost in here. Boo, a ghost.
Ghosts are good.
A ghost of horrible trucking jobs past. Is that what it is? I don't know. It's crazy enough out here without getting haunted by something, ain't that right, you know? Yeah, we're going to sign off. I sound all scrambled and jumbled up here. I'm legitimately tired, I think. Legitimately tired. I'm going to sleep good tonight, I believe, and get up and knock out this other 80 miles tomorrow. I should have went a little further, but just didn't want to. I stopped at one truck stop up the road, and it was like a parade of clowns in there, and it stressed me out, and I was like, I got it. It just took me out of my headspace, and I just like, I've got to be done now. And I got down the road here to this Flying J, and it's a bit of a circus here too. These truck stops are not laid out well over here, not at all, and the truck drivers themselves are laid out even worse than the truck stops are. I don't know what's worse, the way they lay these properties out or the people I'm sharing space with. I guess the people I'm sharing space with. All these people out here making me feel like an old grumpy man more every day. I really do want them all to get off my truck driving lawn. Go on, y'all. Let's get these rates back up and get some better drivers on the road. But we're going to sign off. We got the internet all fired up. We're going to stream something on the TV while we make up the beds. Uh-oh. Dash has got his toy. He's feeling rowdy. He's feeling rowdy. He's about to have a Chihuahua party in here. It's fiesta time. But no, sir. It is siesta time. You simmer
They
down.
sound the same.
Yeah, it's close. It's close. Anyways, y'all have a good night. We're going to sign out of here. Going to tell them good night, Mama?
Good night.
Good night. See, that's much better to sign off with than that. Looks way better in here now, doesn't it? Sure does. But bye-bye for now. See y'all tomorrow. We'll take you on a delivery. We'll take you on a pickup tomorrow somewhere. Might be Virginia, might be North Carolina. Who knows? Who knows which way the wind's going to blow? But we'll let you know then. Y'all have a good night, good morning, good afternoon. See you in a while.